All right, we're building our algorithmic trading AI with Python. We've got everything set up and good to go. Earlier today, we were streaming live, we were preparing our data. We succeeded. We made our data good. Check this out. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we've collected all of our training data, and also it'll be data that will be used to inference in real time when we want to trigger events to maybe place a purchase or place a sale. I don't know, one of the two. That's what we're gonna do now. So here we go. Check this out. We've got the information on the news. So it's all about following the news and the current stock price, or the price of the symbol, right? That's the symbol. And we're getting started with just the BTC symbol because it's an easy one. I think it's one of the easier ones to get started with. And so that's what we're doing. We're set up. We've got the data. It looks like this. Check it out. It's so fantastic. And we even included a nice little helpful bits. It's not necessary. We don't need this information, though it is kind of interesting. Maybe it might be useful as training data. We might use it as training data. Although we can't, I mean, in some ways we can't, because this data that we have highlighted right here on the screen, it's got to be our labels, right? This has to be information specifically for our labels. It cannot be for the inputs, right? The features, right? The features, the inputs, right? It's the same thing. Whether we talk about the features, that's the data that goes into the model on the front side, and then it runs through the forward pass, and then the output is the output from the model. The model, it predicts, right? It predicts the output. Then we take that output, and then we grab these labels that you see here on the screen, these labels that you see here, these three lines. Mostly it's just right here. And we calculate whether we need to make a purchase or a sale. And here are our logits. Our logits, which is basically just whether we want to sell, right? Sell or hold or buy. One of the three. We're going to do one of the three. And I think the sell is going to be the best option when we want to make money. And then buy is when we think the price is going to go higher in the future, right? So we sell if we think the price is going to drop in the next 5 minutes, or we buy if we think it's going to increase in the next 5 minutes. And so what we can do then is use this model to make those predictions. What we do is we make that buy or sell decision at that point. Because if it goes down, we want to sell now and maximize our profit. But we also want to add, because we're building a bot, right? A trading bot. We want it to make a decision also to look at the current price and find where it's made its purchases, and make a decision whether, even though we predicted when to buy or when to sell, we need to know, should we actually sell? Because we still want to make double check to make sure that there's a profit. But this should be a good trick. So we have our data. We have all of our training data. We're good to go. I think we're good to go. So what we need to do now is take a look here. 1 second. I'm going to check some things. I need to click a button here really quick. I forgot to click a button. We'll see what happens real quick. Let me double check this. I think we're good to go, but let me just validate. I need to validate really quick. I need to make sure. All right, here we go. Looks good. Let me double check. All right. Well, you know what? Oh, yes. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So let me double check. Let me click some buttons here. Let me click some buttons. Interesting. The buttons aren't clear. How's it going? Big topics. This is boring. Oh no. We're not. We're doing algorithmic trading, right? With AI. It can't be boring. What are you talking about boring? Algorithmic trading AI with Python. We're building our own AI trading bot. And earlier today, we were able to succeed in getting our data prepared and ready to go. 3K Trumi. How's it going? Then don't watch it. Holy, yeah, I know, right? Why are you here? Why even bother? Why even bother? Exactly. So we've got our data. We've got our Y finance. We've got JSON and date. This is all we're doing is pulling down our training data. Playbox 4810. How long did this take to write up? Actually, we only did it in a few days. So the title of the stream is what do you call it? Day 3. We're essentially day 3. So we're only at day 3, and we already have all the data. We formatted it correctly. We're good to go. This is interesting. Thank you, Silly Ninja 9033. Happy to have you here. Spencer I8P. What's going on? Hey, how's it going? WSG. Happy to have you here. Welcome on in. Okay. Hey, how's it going? 3K Trumi. 3K Trumi. Okay. So we've got our data. We've got all our data. Now all we have to do is format it and put it through our transformer. We put it through our transformer. Thank you for the likes, you guys. This is going to be so cool. I'm so excited. I think see the little heart icon showed up there on the screen. Thank you so much for the likes. All right, here we go. what we need to do now is thank you for the likes, you guys. See, on my screen it looks I can see these like little heart icons pop up here. Can you teach me front end next Spark Tech? We can. That's part of the idea. Thank you for the likes, you guys. The plan is we will do front end. We will be doing some front end. In fact, I was doing some front end earlier today. I was programming some front end while off stream because we've got customers to take care of. Thank you for all the hearts and the likes, you guys. What are you doing? Okay, Roman Martin H3J. What we've got here is an AI model that is going to be able to help us predict and automatically trade for us. The AI trading bot. Thank you for the reactions, you guys. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. We're building it. We actually got really far. We got really close. So you can see here, we're looking at our model here. What we need to do next is use the model to input the data. Hey, Steven, I'm okay. Okay. All right. Good to hear. Happy to hear it. Cool. Roman Martin, happy to hear it. All right. Oh, I'm making one of these too. Oh, you are? We're making one together. Check it out. This is so cool. Predict what? The stock price of future symbols. We're going to do the stock price of see. Check this out. All right. So here we go. So algorithmic trading with Python right here at the top of the screen. At the very top of the screen, you see? Tippity top of the screen. And we are going to target volatile markets with lots of events because we need a lot of data, right? We need a lot of data, you guys. And then high volume. It's got to be high volume as well because we need it to be active. And we're doing this on purpose. You don't have to. You can find smaller volume symbols. You could, which all it means is how much is traded, how many shares are traded throughout the day. And you want it to be high volume, high volatility, and lots of events throughout the day because we want the best chance for our model to succeed. That's what we're doing. Nice. Even Starks, happy to have you here. Make plugin for make character game. Oh, we could. LTS Mino. Hey, LTS Mino. Welcome back. I remember you from previously. Thank you for all the reactions, you guys. Coding is cool to me, but seems so hard and tedious. Oh, well, get good news. I've got good news for you. You don't have to do it anymore. You don't have to do it anymore because you can use the AI, the code generator, to build it for you. You don't have to code anymore. You don't have to do it. You can just sit back and have the AI do it for you. Thank you for the likes, you guys. What factor are we looking into for gains? Okay, so we've got that as well. I've got that for as well as Care Hollow 347. How's it going? Sup, bro? I started learning Python. Good to hear. Michael Bowen. So the factors, here, let's jump into the factors real quick. Here we go. So we're going to try to target around 1%, but you know what? That might not be enough based on the current price of BTC. Because if you look here, where is it here? All right, let's go here. Open this. We got the news with price. So you can see here the percentage is well below 1% with each of the trades. So I need to target something a little bit less than 1%, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. Are you making machine learning to have it learn from the past events or just what's happening now? Both. We're doing both, Karen. We're doing both, Karen. We're doing both. So the plan is we're going to do supervised training first, right? Supervised learning, which is here. So we're going to start off with supervised right here, supervised learning right here. And then we're going to go into reinforcement learning to make it even better, I'm so excited. I haven't done reinforcement learning as much. I've done a lot of supervised learning. So I think it's going to be really cool. Do you know how to make algo? That's what we did. That's what we're doing. Check out that video you showed me. Oh, you did? You did? Cool. Excellent. Happy to hear it. Code can be generated with Gemini. Yes, you're right. Next start. You're totally right. Next Spark. Gemini, Codex, Claude, and a whole bunch of others. But you know what? Those, the Grok, right? You can, so many code generators these days. Why bother writing your own code when you can have the AI do it for you? So what economics are we viewing to predict these trades? Michael Brown. Okay. G5, X7S, Michael Brown. What we're doing here is we're going to be looking at historical prices of the news and historical prices, like the previous 3 events. Maybe we'll train it up. So we've prepared our data, but now we need to put it in the right shape in order to train the model and to give it the right data. And then we also based on news headlines. So that's the deal. And so we got it here. We did it. We grabbed the data. So this is it right here. we were able to collect all the information. And this is our script that we did to prepare our data. We need a script to prepare the data. And then we're going to need another Python script to train the model. And that's what we're going to build next. That's Copilot. Yes, there you go. Copilot. Well, we are using Copilot on stream. So we will be using Copilot here. Do you study computer science in college? Yes, I did, Kay. We did some computer science, although I dropped out. You guys, because I had better things to do. Have you created an AI before? Yes, next Spark Tech. I've made many AIs. We've done it live here. We've even wrote our own algorithms from scratch live on stream. And all of our GitHub repos are available for free for everyone. If you want it, they're available on our Discord channel. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I guess what I'm asking is policy that are going on the world determine trades, because essentially that's what controls the prices. Oh, well, yeah, it's all about, so what controls the prices are buys or puts, right? Essentially, you place your purchase request, a price that you want to purchase at, into an order book. And then someone will place as well, they have stock already, and they'll place it into a sell, right? They sell at a certain price. And so you have all these buys and sells at a certain price, and eventually they meet up. So you've got all the people who own the stock over here and all the people who want to buy the stock. And then if you want to buy the stock, you say, I want to buy the stock at $5. But someone says, I want to sell the stock at $10. But then eventually it merges, and then you get the market price. You get the market price at that point. That's what that means. It's all actually generated by supply and demand, you guys. All by supply and demand. Namely, please, said hi. Says, Sir Libs, welcome on in, Sir Libs. How are you doing? Happy to have you here. Let's see. AI can't code super complex things. Oh, Wazboy, you know what? It's okay, because AI is actually pretty good at performing some common, regular, contained tasks. Like if you can't give it like a giant super task, because it's going to have a hard time really fulfilling it. Though if you give it just little snippets of tasks at a time and you sort of baby it, you can sort of like take it step by step, it's going to do its job very well. I can tell you, it's so great. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. For the most part, when I'm using these code generators, it's like I don't even have to work anymore. I just say, please do this thing over here, and then it jumps off and it does it. It's so great. It's wonderful. I love it so much. About more coding. See, I understand that, but I'm getting at what's going on in the world supply demand exactly. Oh, well, guess what? It all depends. I guess it all depends. It's really, I'm really not sure about. Okay, let's see. What about, you're about to graduate? Oh, you are, with a cybersecurity bachelor's, but I plan to master in software engineering. That's great. That's good to hear. Good job. Do you teach people who's willing to learn, please? Yes. Absolutely. If you have any questions about more coding, read my message above. Okay. Sorry. There was a lot of messages. But yes, we will teach. Happy to do it. If I missed your message, I'm sorry. We'll be just let me know. Just retype it and I'll, or let me know I missed it. People must learn programming. Coding is just part. Harry Winston, you know what's going on, don't you? You know what's going on, Harry Winston. Yes, you do need to have at least some maybe understanding. Harry Winston, hey, how's it going? You need some understanding to do a better job, but it's not fully required so much anymore, right? Because you could just ask the AI to build something for you. Thanks, I'm a high school student. Excellent. Very cool. You're doing it correct. You're in the right spot. All you have to do is just learn a little bit at a time. If I missed your chat message, I'm sorry. Just retype it or let me know. All right, let's jump into it. Okay, so here, I'm really excited about this. This is great. What we want to do is, so we already finished our download script, so we're done with that. Now we need to make a new file. Thank you for the likes, you guys, and hello, Allah. Hi, Son Eep. I2T, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're building our algorithmic trading with Python, and we're building an AI. I'm basically studying on robotics. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Next Spark Tech, wouldn't it be great to be a robot engineer, to build robots that dance? I want to build robots that dance. That sounds like a fun job. You get to use AI and interact with the robots through code. You got it, through code. I think that would be really cool. I think really fantastic and fun and entertaining as well. I'm learning options. Do you think the concept would work for that? Oh, maybe. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Yeah, exactly. Whoa. You got it. Foreign policy and many other things determine these prices, and training the software to adjust to these things. That's what we're doing, Michael Brown. Michael Bowen. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're going to train it to interact and get sort of an insight into it, because that's what we're doing here. So we've got, for the most part, any of those, we could actually add in some more geopolitics as they come out. That could be another thing we do. That could be another data entry point. That's a good idea. Okay, let's add that in. We got to add that in. Michael Bowen. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So let's add that in real quick. Okay, input data. Here we go. We want what was it? Foreign. No. Let's type that. Let's type it correctly. FOREING. Foreign policy events. Ooh, future foreign policy events. What's this stream about? I'm new. SWR. FR. We are building a algorithmic trading AI using Python and some AI. We're going to be using PyTorch library, Y-Finance as the data source, Gemma embedding for the input, and we'll be using the Gemma embedding model, which is 300 million parameters. I'm actually really excited. I've never built a model that looks like this. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really cool. I'm currently learning Python. Ogaki King, you are? Okay, you're doing it right. Python's the one to do. It seems kind of interesting. I agree with you. MK Steven. Hey, we've got a similar name. MK Steven. We've got to say, you spell it correctly too. Good job. You spell it correctly. If you don't mind me asking, though it might be off topic, but this is my first time on you live video. Okay, cool. Happy to have you here. And I'm glad for this. Thank you for the likes. So currently you are trying to create Rust application. Rust, there you go. That handles facial recognition. You're going to build computer vision using Rust. That sounds really cool. So you're probably going to want, so it depends. You might want to do a vision transformer or a convolutional neural network. Vision transformer or convolutional neural network. Those are the two approaches. Obviously, vision transformer is going to be newer and it's going to be a more advanced model and it's going to help you a lot. But convolutional neural networks also work really well. You can do that. That would work out really nicely. But with Rust, it would work really well with Rust. Oh wow, very cool. Nice. If you done, can you send a link to be able to use your AI, please? Yes, next Spark Tech. It's on our Discord server. It's on our Discord. I'll post it again on our Discord server. So here, let me actually pop that. 1 second. Let me grab that for you and make sure that it's easily accessible on our Discord server. So it was called, where was it? Discord. Here we go. It's in our Discord server under free resources. Here we go. It will be this one. Where is it? Not that one. I'm thinking it's this one right here. Here we go. Algorithmic Trading, and it's publicly available. And so we're targeting, right? Thank you for the likes, you guys. So as you can see here, we're going to target volatility because we want ups and downs, because we want to buy and sell as fast as possible to make as much money as possible quickly. This is short-term capital gains. What editor are we using? This is Vim. We're using VI. Vim. We're using Vim. Thank you for the likes, you guys. So check this out. Here we go. Vim, and then it is currently version 91754. That's the text editor that we're using. That's the editor we're using. Hey, Stephen Chad 24, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Notion, waiting to know if it's okay to get inside from you. Oh, okay. Send the link. Okay, so the link here is on our Discord real quick for next Spark Tech. I'll just paste it again right here. There we go. It's called Algorithmic Trading AI Python. That's what it is. Algorithmic Trading with Python. Any method to donate money. Oh, right. I mean, up to you. But there might be a money button somewhere there. There might be a money button on the screen if you're interested. Hi, Neon. Neon Shutian Von. Hey, Neon. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. All right. So if I miss your chat message, just let me know and I will get back to it. So we've got our model. We've got everything set up. Everything's downloaded. We got our data here. So what we need to do next is we need to create by train.py. We're going to do a train.py. Okay, so we need to import our model, which should be here. Let's go get data models. It's called this right here. So we'll copy and paste this. like that. Okay, close that. Import that. Gemma transformer classifier, because that's what we got. That's what we got. Any method. Yo, how's it going? SAQ 3000. Welcome on in. Oh wait. Wait. Sent thumbs up for 10 joules. What? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? You said sent thumbs up for 10. What is 10 joules? What is that? Well, I don't know what that is. I haven't seen it before, but Abdul, let's see, AB. Wait, no, I can't. What is it? What's your name? I can't do that. What is that? Hello, LFT007 D7 or DZ6. Hello, how's it going? Welcome on in. Oh, what is that? What is that thumb up for 10 joules? What does that mean? Thank you for the likes, you guys. I've never seen that before. I don't know what that means. Joules is power unit in physics. Oh, is it? Oh, yes, it is. You're totally right. Does it have a different meaning, though? Does it have a specific meaning from a YouTube perspective? I don't know, because it looks like see how it's different. The message looks different than the other messages. That's what I'm wondering about. Okay, so we're importing our classifier, and then let me see. Let's go. Thank you for the likes, you guys. All right, here we go. Let's see. So I need to. We're gonna copy and paste this. We're gonna copy and paste this code here. Here we go. Let's do that. Actually, we have to do it. Yes, we can do this like this. Okay. Here we go. Copy and paste. Let's get out of there and then jump over to this and then set paste, P-A-S-T-Y, paste it in, and then we'll ratchet this over like that. And now we should actually run it to make sure it works. Unit of energy. That's what it is. It's absolutely a unit of energy. You got it. Burzan Sarwar. I'm owner of Nexus Jackets Co. If you are interested to collab, really appreciated. What does that mean? What do you mean, Burzan? Nexus Jackets. Okay, that sounds like clothing. Is that what that is? I think that's clothing. I think you're describing clothing. I'm pretty sure you're describing clothing. Okay, so we've got our model. We're not going to freeze, so we could just delete that because we don't need that. We've got our optimizer and our criterion, which is cross entropy loss, because we're going to do a category. We're classifying, right? We're classifying our data, and our data classification is going to be a bunch of ones and zeros. And see, we have to generate that here. So we need to generate our labels. We need to generate our labels. Oops. Set no paste. There we go. Let's go. Let's generate labels. There we go. We also have to generate our features. There we go. We have to do this. So we have to do some code here. We have to do a little bit of code, you guys. 10 joules of thumbs up equals 0.0024 kg. It does? Okay. I don't know. I tell you what, however it works, I'm happy. I'm happy about it. Thank you. However it works. Pretty light. Happy about it. Yes. Jackets company interested to collab. Give me 10% commission per sale. Well, here's the deal, Barzan. Let's join the Discord and let's chat on Discord and we can figure things out. Join the Discord. Here's our Discord server. Also where we have all of our links and our open source for all of our things. You guys, we got all our things for open source. All right. On our Discord channel. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so we need to generate our features and generate our labels. So we need to open, what file is that here? We need to open this file right here. Mind sending the Discord links. Okay, yes, MK Steven. Just because you asked. Okay, here we go. We're going to give you the Discord link. Here we go, you guys. Here you go if you're ready. Here is the Discord link. Boom. You got it. Discord link just for you. It will expire. That link does expire. It says it expires in 7 days, which is plenty of time to click on it, but it will expire. Do you use BOFA function? What's a BOFA function? Wait, hold on. Secret Ninja. What's a BOFA function? Hold on. Let's take a look. Thanks. You're welcome. You are welcome, MK Steven. All right. What's a BOFA function? BOFA function. What is that? What is a BOFA function? Mostly commonly refers to various service providers. Oh, Bank of America? Wait, no, that's definitely not what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure that's not what you're talking about. You look a lot like Cody Kins from Nullbyte YouTube channel. Really? Really? Wait, we'll have to take a peek. I'm actually curious. I don't know about that one either. I've never heard about that. I'm going to look that up. All right, let's look that up. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Cody, Kinzie, null byte, YouTube. All right, let's see here. Let's see, guys, images. All right. Maybe a smidgen. Maybe a smidgen. Actually, kind of a little bit. I can see it. I can see it a smidgen. Actually, you're totally kind of right. Just a smidgen, the same eyes maybe, or something like that, something like that, similar eyes. Okay, thank you for the likes, you guys. Please, viewers, don't forget to drop some jewels by tapping twice on the screen. I didn't know you could do that. You can do that? Wait, hold on. Let me try that. I want to see it. I didn't know you could do that. 1 second. Let's see if we can do that. I'm actually really curious. Let's see if we can. All right, let's see here. So you double tap it. So double tap. For me, that kind of works. Wait, pause, play, double tap. I'm trying it right now. I can click the heart button icon. Does it do anything? Yep. Okay, so I see that. All right, cool. Just testing it. Gotta test it. Always gotta test it. All right, here we go. All right, Cody is legend. Is ethical hacking world. Oh, really? So ethical hacking, excellent. Good, positive. Making the world better. Ethical hacking is a good aspect to life. Something you want to do as a good person is to ethically do it. In star, got it, gotcha. Is versus in, got it. Understood. Okay, here we go. Let's double check. Okay, so I want to open up this data here. So I want to check. Okay, so we need to open up this file, and it is called this. We need this here. Let's grab that. Okay. So we need to read this file here. And it will be, let's see here. 1 second. Let's see. So we want to call it, thank you for the likes, you guys. We're actually, you know what? Let's see here. Let's jump back over here. I've done this before. So let me copy and paste some code from a different file, which is download. Here we go. We'll just use this like that. Close that. Paste it there. Go over here. And we'll just copy and paste this like this. Boom. Like that. And then we got our training data. We got our training data. There we go. And then let's just to see how it works. Okay, so we need to, is that an alias or is this really Vi? Oh, it really is Vi. It's really Vi. Or, well, no, actually it's Vim. Daniel, you might be paying attention. It is an alias to Vim. So it is. So I did alias, alias Vi to Vim is what it is. So it's Vim. It's the Vim text editor. It's not Vi, it's Vim because Vim has extra. Vim comes extra stuff. But I did alias it. You're right. I did alias it, you guys. To be honest, you are positive, but talk like ChatGPT. I do. I talk a little bit like ChatGPT. Uh-oh, you guys. Good old frugal Paul, I am. You are. Okay, I am too noob to understand this stuff. Hey, don't worry. That's the best way to get started with something, right? The best way to get started with something is not knowing it because you don't know it. That's the only way you can get started with something. Vi is old, Vim is the new. Yep, you got it. I'm using Vim. We're using Vim here. So yeah, so I do have an alias. So I just type Vi, but it really is Vim. It's really Vim. As you can see here, Vi improved. That's what it stands for, Vi improved. V improved. You got it. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so we've got our training data. And let me just double check. Let me print out training only. Yes, to print out the first one. And then we need to, we'll just put this into a function here. Def later. And put that over here. And then boom. All right, so let's go ahead and open this here. And we'll say Python train. There we go. Let's see. Okay. So how do we import from a modules directory? I forgot how to do this in Python. How do you go? You know what? What we could do, we'll figure this out. Oh, wait, sorry. Missing some of your chat message. LOL, no one's motivated me this much ever. Thanks. Happy to help you. Goodo. Happy to help you, Godo. Let's see here. Jumping in some of the chats. I see you guys are getting busy here. Are you currently plus or minus? What does that mean? Thank you for the likes, you guys. That's why I asked earlier about the editor. When I saw you use Vibe makes some sense. Now it does? Okay, cool. Bara makes sense. Cool. I don't know anything about coding. All good. Don't worry. We've got code generators that take care of everything for you. I want to learn Python a while ago, but gave up in a few days. Honestly, just subscribed to you for this channel from the energy. Cool. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. LFT007-DZ6. Happy to have you as a subscriber. Welcome on in. We're going to do a lot of tech content over the years. We have so much stuff to talk about. We'll be building more. We'll do cryptography. We're going to build our own blockchain from scratch. Today, we're doing algorithmic trading. In the future, I always wanted to be a game developer. In fact, that's what got me into computer science, was building my own games. So what I'm going to do now, we'll also live on stream. We'll be building a game too, but that's later down the lines. We have a lot of stuff to go through before then. NeoVim is the latest and greatest. So NeoVim actually is still just Vim, right? It's still Vim, but it comes with Lua. Instead of using the Vim script, it uses Lua script to manage plugins and other things. So NeoVim is easier, but I like standard Vim just fine. That's what I use. I use regular Vim. How do you learn to code on by yourself without large language model? How long did it take to coding without copying directly? Hey, John Moan 4. It takes a while. Don't worry. It does take quite a while. And we are using modern tools like Copilot. So code completion is still happening, you guys. It's still happening. My question was basically if you did earn something until now, or you are currently are on the losing side. Minnow, we have succeeded many times in the past with various trading approaches. And here's the thing. We're not going to fall into the same thing that we fell into last time. So beware, everyone here. Check this out. This is an important announcement. You got to listen to this. Are you ready? If you get into algorithmic trading, it will become a all-encompassing full life consumption. Nothing else will matter to you. Going forward, you want to eat. No eating, no sleeping, no focusing on anything else in life. All you'll want to do is algorithmically trade. And you'll be worried. You'll be freaked. You'll be, oh no, is it working? You don't know. So you kind of always have to be watching. Did it work? Oh, you gained $1. Oh, you gained $1. It's so exciting. Oh, you gained $20. Oh, you made some more money. And you just keep watching it, and it's just like you can't stop. So I put it on pause, and I did other things. However, because it was a common ask, and you guys on chat, you're like, hey, can we do some algorithmic trading? I'm like, sure, maybe we will. But we got to be careful. Be careful. Danger zone. You can get lost forever. Vim has a learning curve, but is awesome once you get used to it. It's my favorite. VimRC. You want to see my VimRC? I'll show you my VimRC. Check this out. Let's see. I told it up. VimRC. Here we go. Here's my VimRC. Very straightforward VimRC there. I have a couple of things for PB copy, which helps me grab stuff from the terminal window easily using Vi commands. I also have syntax highlighting and Groovebox color scheme, which is really cool. It's a really good one. I like Groovebox. It's a good one, you guys. Groovebox. I love it. It's a beautiful color scheme. Just because of your positivity, you gained a subscriber. So good to hear it. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's great to hear, Godo. Happy to have you in here. Lua is like yes, like Roblox. Lua in Roblox. So Lua is a fantastic embedded scripting language because it's so efficient and it has a lightweight virtual machine. It's just lightweight and it's very fast. Perfect for embedding into game engines to extend the capability and build plugins into games. So Lua is pretty much the premier go-to language that embeds games to extend them beyond their core code. It's really cool. Nano is way easier than Vim. You did it. You are totally right. Nano is way easier to use. As an outsider, web dev, are you doing statistically arbitrage? Oh, so we've done arbitrage before. I can give you my arbitrage script if you want. Just ask for it on Discord. And it works very well. It is something I had to put on pause because it was too consuming. It's so consuming because you're putting it. I don't want to. We don't have to go into it, but it just let you know. It is danger zone. You got to be careful. Why do algo reading when you can train LLM or etc.? That's basically what we're doing. We're going to train an AI model, except by putting autopilot to work 24/7 with high accuracy. So so you do ask a good question. Okay. So we're doing this for educational purposes, but we're also doing this to see how good it can get, to see how good this can be, because the Gemma embedding model didn't exist when I was doing this many years ago. It didn't exist, so we're going to try now. Parth Partha Jeet. Partha Jeet. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. I quit Python on my Code Academy at 20%. You did? Too much? Wait. Too much? You quit Python? Yes, SAQ 3000. We could use an LLM, a full like AI, right? The big large language models. We could use a large language model to do the trading for us. You just give it the data, and then it makes trading decisions, and it's plenty fast. It really is. It's plenty fast, and you can totally do that. It'll work just fine. You have to give it the right data, but it might not know. It might not be good enough. Hello, world, on radioactive waves. On radioactive waves, welcome on in. Hello, world. I'm here for the colored letters. Me too. You're so pretty. Aren't that pretty? Look, all the screen is so pretty. We turn on all the colors and make it beautiful. I like it as well. That's actually what part of the experience when you're coding. You want to have a really good IDE that makes you happy, and you do that by having lots of bright, pretty colors. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I have a few ideas if you may like. Okay, try investigating Ollama. Ollama, yes. Some models, Raspberry Pis, and Arduino microcontrollers. What are you thinking of doing there? Thank you for all the likes, you guys. SAQ 3000. What are you thinking of doing there? That does sound kind of cool. You could create your own. Well, I mean, Ollama does require, if you're doing models on your own device. If you're going to run models on your own device, Raspberry Pis might not be strong enough. Thank you for the likes, you guys. But also, Arduino microcontroller would not be able to run Ollama at all. There's no way, because it runs an RTOS, right? It runs an RTOS. It won't be able to run like a Linux-like system, which has cooperative processing. If trying to learn coding, do you suggest Python or something else? Python. David Shady 8869, Python. You want Python. That's the answer, because easy to learn, simple, easy. You don't get slowed down by overbearing syntax, right? It's clean, it's easy to understand, easy to read. You can study all of your data science structures and algorithms, all the same in Python, without having to worry about allocating or deallocating memory and things like that. Arduino Mega. What? There's a thing like that? There's a thing like that? I didn't know there's a thing like that. Wait, really? Yeah, right. Python's really... Python is one of the premier languages. In fact, Python is the language so important that it is one of the common standard languages that you probably need to learn if you're going to go into computer industry, any sort of information technology industry. Python is used for data analytics, right? Data science, if you're going to be interacting with data to research and aggregate and do business analytics. It is the premier language. Additionally, Python is the top language for AI. It's the number one language for AI. It's because of PyTorch, right? Which is libtorch, which is what OpenAI and ChatGPT is written on, you guys. It's all with the help of Python. I like Python. I was just unsure about its applicability. I use it every day for everything, and I have my own business. In my business, we use a lot of Python. It's phenomenal. It requires a whole different way of interpretation. It does. Got it. Understood. MicroPython for microcontrollers. ESP32. There we go. Hey, SAQ 3000, you know your stuff. You know your stuff, ESP32. I know that. I know about that. Yeah. Usually ESP32 runs on an RTOS too, right? Although I did see there's a new ESP32 supported board that has multiple cores. You can have more than one core, which is a whole new world when it comes to microcontrollers. What kind of educational did we go through? Some college, but then I dropped out. Awesome. Thank you. Yep. You're welcome, David. Absolutely happy to help. We did some college and then we dropped out because we had something better to do. We found business. And so now, over many years, after having good results from business, we are now live streaming to you here on YouTube, and we're going to tell you all the things we learned forever. All right. So how do we get to this? Self-taught. You got it. Autodact. It's called autodactism. Autodactism, everyone. You teach yourself the best way to learn, I would say, because it requires a lot of attention. Okay, so let me see here. 1 second. How do we, this is something, this feels really silly, but how do we get this? Is it a dot? Maybe it's a dot. It might be a dot. So model, wait, double check. Models, dot. Maybe. You want to try it? Let's try it. Okay, we'll try it here. Go back to this, go back to that, read like this, and we'll say Python train. Let's see if it works. Is that good? It worked. It worked. There we go. It only took a little bit, just a smidgen. Okay. It didn't crash immediately. Model sim. Okay, so I know what the issue is. We can fix that. Don't worry. So import this right here from that. There we go. All right. No, just kidding. All right. Wait. We can't do that. I want to do that. We can't do that. Well, you know what we could do instead? We have to. I did it the wrong way around. We have to do it like this. From like this, like that. From this. There we go. Now it's going to work. Okay. How do you talk and think out loud? Flask guy? What do you mean? How do I talk and type at the same time? It just takes practice. That terminal emulator we use is called Ghosty. We're using Ghosty. 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 Terminal emulator. Oh, torch is not defined. Okay. No problem. We can fix that. And there we go. That's how you fix that. Import torch. All right, so we need in. Okay, 1 second. We can grab that. I do believe criterion. I see in. Let me double check. We need to grab this here and then that. And then here we go. Okay, let's copy that. Want to make sure we got that there. There we go. And I think that's it. I think that's all we need. We might need this. I doubt it, but we'll comment that out for now. Here we go. Okay. Are you hacking Dino T-Bone? Maybe. I mean, kind of. In a way, we're kind of hacking. We might be hacking a little bit. Maybe. Now, let's see here. Ghosty. Yeah, Ghosty. Joe, you got it. Ghosty is great. I love it. You are streaming and engaging with us while problem solving and coding all at the same time, Flask Guy. You got it. We're figuring it out. We're making it happen. So we want to make sure that we are going to be successful with our AI algorithmic training model. We're going to build it. Okay, so we are missing one. LR. Oh, no worries about that. We can figure learning rate because LR isn't defined. We can define that by, let's see. Let's do 0.0. We'll do 0.2. We'll do 0.2. There we go. Actually, you know what? We should probably define some hyperparameters up here. Parameters, and we'll call it learning rate. There we go. Like that. Grab it over here. There we go. Just to keep things easy to read. Here we go. And then we got our model. Vim, a man OD culture. There, you got it, Nicola. You got it, Nicola. Vim is the way to go. You got to use the text editor that makes you happy. Use the integrated development environment where it makes you happy. Wish you the best, mate. Cool, Mino. Thank you so much. Cool. Any thoughts on Alakarki? Wait, Kitty? Oh, different terminal, different emulators. I use Alacrity because it's fast. Yeah, so this is also fast. So Ghosty, here, check this out. Ghosty is GPU accelerated. So it's extra fast, right? Ghosty. It is a very fast term. So it's GPU acceleration. Zooming in so you can see here GPU acceleration, right? GPU acceleration. There we go. Check it out right there. GPU accelerated terminal right here. Boom. That's what Ghosty is. And so it makes it a little bit faster, you guys. I love it. Hey, how's it going? Iowan Vakaru 2713. How's it going? You still owe me for that hash, Steven. Oh, do I, Elma 19. Tell me more. Give me more details. Let me know more details. All right, here we go. Let's jump back to our editor because we're almost there. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I think we got learning rate, criterion, okay? And then we need to open this, and then we should be able to get everything. If this works, that means we solved some of the challenges earlier. and then we can go even further. We can go one step further. So we have one goal. We have, I didn't include JSON. That's such a silly, okay. JSON. There we go. I like to order things from top to bottom like that, so it's pretty. It's pretty. Keep your code organized, you guys. Keep your codes Algorithmic with 2 T's. Okay. It's GPU accelerated too, is it? It is. Look, we got positive outcomes. We got positive outcomes, everyone. We are getting closer. We might. Okay, so here's the deal. The minimum we have to do today, do you use Visual Studio PyCharm? Only I only use Vim. David Shady, 8869. I've used PyCharm in the past. I've used PyCharm. I've used Juniper notebooks and Pi notebooks, the notebooks that you can use to do data science and things like that. Or other kinds of analytical things. Hey, how's it going? Garuv Gaming World 7574. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. We're building our own algorithmic trading AI using Python. We're doing it with Python. All right, so we've got our data. We printed it out. So let's do these things. So now what I need to do is generate. Here we go. Where did I put that? I need to generate our labels and features. We need to do these 2 things here. We got to make sure that are you a boy or a girl? Koz Moe. Questions. You're asking questions. What is your preference? Oh, wait, David, hold on 1 second. What's your preference? Do you use VS PyCharm? Oh, I prefer just my Vim. I just prefer Vim, which you see here on the screen. Between PyCharm or PyNotebook or Juniper Notebook, I don't know. They're either the same. To me, they're the same thing. They work just fine. They're fine, you guys. Go to this channel seeing the colored terminal. Out of curiosity, did you? All right. But ended up subscribing and tuning in. Cool. Thank you. So impressed. I've never seen a Vimmer coding while talking and thinking. What a superpower. We've been doing it over the years. That's how it goes. After because I've got my own company and it just works. You've got a lot of people. You got to talk and a lot of things have to happen. So you can do it too. You can do it too. Humans are very capable. We are very capable. So let me jump in here. So we got thank you so much for subscribing, Bariety. I'm not sure if that's your name, but thank you for subscribing. Happy to have you here. We've got a lot of fun things that we're going to do. We're going to be building, right now we're building AI algorithmic trading with AI, right? AI and Python. And then we'll be building some cryptography. We'll be building blockchain from scratch. A future streams, and then maybe even get into game development, which is the whole reason why I started computer science in the first place, because I really like it. Sir, if I'm going to watch your channel, like Positive Computer Level back in the days, thank you for the likes, you guys. Nowadays, working man, what is going to help you? Okay, what's going to help you? Hopefully, you're doing good, whatever you're trying to do right now. All the best. Thank you, Boko. Boko Rules 7404. Thank you so much. Happy to hear it. That's the plan. Pretty much, David Shady. Okay, cool. Should you start Python? Even AI is coming and is going to replace us. Oh, I've got good news for you, Voco. Voco Rules. I've got good news for you. Check this out. It's a beautiful, wonderful statement. So, we're not being replaced by AI. It's not going to happen. What we're going to see, though, is an increase in demand. It's happened throughout time. When the same thing with a spreadsheet, whoa, thank you. Ryan, thank you for the $5. I like the nerdy programming and education at the same time. I'm a nurse, but really into computers, so I love to see the behind the scenes stuff. Thank you so much. That's fantastic. All right, we have to respond to that, don't we? We have to respond to that at RYAN. Oh wait, so it's gonna happen automatically, maybe. All right. Thank you! Exclamation point, and then we do a ta-da, right? Ta-da, and then we do maybe another ta-da, and then another ta-da. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. That was amazing. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, that's the plan. We've got a lot of stuff to go through, you guys. We got a lot of stuff. I'm so excited. There's so many things. We got to do. We're nowhere near done yet. You started with Lazy Vim and wanted to be a pro. Thank you for the likes, you guys. What's your advice? If you're already with Vim, you're using Lazy Vim, you're good to go. You're good to go. You don't need to worry about anything else. You use the IDE that is your favorite. Do you use Linux, Mac, or Windows? David Shady, I use Mac. We're using Mac OS. Steven, why am I so bad at coding? Hey, that's the whole, don't worry, you're good to go. You're not bad at coding, you're just starting. You get better over time. It all will go good. And so guess what? AI is not replacing us. Okie dokie, thanks for the advice. Happy to help. You are awesome. Thank you. Happy to help. So guess what? AI is not replacing us. We've got an increased surface area for maintenance. This is really cool. Check it out. We're all in a really good spot. So if you're aspiring to do Python, like Jose Baxel, what is Python? It's a programming language that's used for artificial intelligence and data science. It's a programming language for artificial intelligence and data science. Yes, the large language models can code for you, but that's okay, because what they're doing is they're making coding far more accessible to everyone. When this happened in Hollywood with spreadsheets, you name it, with Industrial Revolution, you thought that these things were going to place human jobs. They just made more jobs because now the demand is that much higher. It's that much higher. So start now. It's just going to grow and expand so much in the future. We're going to need a lot of engineers, everyone. We're going to need so many engineers you can't imagine. Sir, can I learn better in trading if I know computer science and AI? I mean, using AI for analysis, maybe, but I don't know if I have a curiosity. Okay. Yes, so you can take it. So this is what we're doing right now. We're coding with computer science and AI. We're going to train our own AI from scratch from data, and then we're going to make a trading bot from it. And then we're going to see, can't AI hallucinate though? Jose Baxel, you got it. Jose Baxel, you figured it out. So these AIs, they do take skills to leverage and maintain. They don't have aspirations or desires or plans for the future. You need a human to drive them. I've seen it so many times now. My company, we've been using these AI tools internally. Every time we use these tools, we build something and it actually becomes a product that we use internally, and it gets everyone gets excited about it. The problem is you need someone to maintain that project going forward. So you still need engineers, everyone. You still need engineers. And it's just, we need more and more. It doesn't slow it down. It makes it bigger. I know we're just getting started on it, and it's going to take a little while to get there, but we'll make it. Steven, try Dolphin 7 billion. Uncensored. It's so cool. Even I can ask him how to hack a car. Really? SAQ 3000? There you go. The Dolphin models are uncensored. They are uncensored, so you can use them to do anything you want. All right, let's get back to coding, everyone. We have one task for today. Thank you for the likes, you guys. We've got one task. I want to at least start the training on this model. Or at the very minimum, we need to do these things here. This is it right here. We need to do these two bullet points right here. We need to do these two things: generate our features and generate our labels. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Hacking a car is just sending CAN bus messages. Silly. Is it? CAN bus messages? Is it the ODB2 port, right? ODB2, right? ODB2 port, right? You can do something like that. Is that the CAN bus? Is that what that is? Quinn models are lightweight and can code, even on Raspberry Pis? Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know they were that good. That's actually kind of cool. And I didn't know they were that weight to be able to run on Raspberry Pis. That's amazing. Very nice. David Shady, I have to head out for class, but I'm subscribed. Thank you. We'll be back. Thank you very much. Happy to help you, David Shady. We'll be here. We are live Monday through Friday. We're live Monday through Friday. Join our Discord if you because we're off on the weekends, but we still check Discord on the weekends. Okay, we're jumping back. So these are our two things that we got to do today: generate the features and generate the labels. So we can generate the features pretty easily. So we've got our training data, which looks like this. We got it at the bottom of the screen, right? So let's do features like this. Actually, we're just about that, but we want to append. We want to do more. We want to say we need more than this. And because of this, I need to put it in, because if I do list comprehension here, it's going to look a little too busy. So I need to go a little bit further. So I'd rather do it like this. Can you use, hello from Colombia. Welcome on in, Dantech, Dan Tech Dev 99, Dan Tech Dev 99. Welcome on in from Colombia. Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. We are building our own algorithmic training AI using some market data and the news. We're going to be, as you can see here, so here's the data at the bottom of our screen. You can see the data at the bottom of our screen, and we will be using that. So here, features equals an empty array, because we're going to be creating our data. So here, we're going to do item. We want item. Here we go, item text. Access the CAN bus network. You should be able to. Really? I didn't even know about that. That's really cool. Glad to hear it. Bye. Cool, David Chady. Thank you for hanging out. So you can use the OBD ports, but every device on the car communicates with every other device using CAN bus. I didn't know about that. Anthrax 3404. I didn't know about that. It's a broadcast style network and uses the J1939 standard. As long as you have something, you can access the entire network in the car. What do you know? What do you know? So, wow, you can really take over. You can really take an OBD2 port is one way to access it. Okay, good to hear. IDK, eHATS, OBD4 port. I'll explain. It's the hardware or wireless. I think it's all hard. I don't think it's wireless, right? It's all there in the lines. Features append, but we want to. What do we want to do? We want to. Oh, I've got an idea. Let's do an F string. So we'll do an F string. We'll call it like this, and then we'll say. And then we want it to have the headline like this. And we also, let's do this. We'll do a summary, like this. And I do believe, what was it here? Title, summary. It's called summary. Okay, perfect. So we got summary. Perfect. Wait, nope. Yep. There we go. Summary. YouTube blocked your sensitive message. Uh-oh. Got a sensitive message in there. Automatic. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, everyone. So here we go. Features in append. There we go. Like this. So what we're gonna do is we're creating our features here. We're creating our features. Oh, we also want the price. So should we put the price at the top? I think we should put the price here. Price like this. We'll do the price. So the current price like that. Perfect. Thank you for the likes, you guys. So all hardware remote hacking a car requires an initial access vector. Oh, does it? Into the device that communicates wirelessly? Oh, and is connected to the main, not auxiliary CAN bus network. Interesting. So that's actually pretty powerful. So if you gain access to the CAN bus and you get your way in, you can basically, it sounds like you can maybe fully control the car, or is it all just sort of chirps? Right? I'm kind of curious because it's a broadcast network, right? So you can see all the traffic across the bus. I'm actually kind of curious about that. I would love to see what those frames look like. I think that would be really cool. I want to see what a CAN bus frame. You know what? We can do that right now. CAN bus frame. Let's do it. What's a CAN bus frame look like? Let's take a look. Here we go. This is a CAN bus frame. Let's check it out. I want the image. Let's see. Okay, it keeps pulling me. Let's zoom in. Okay, here we go. CAN bus. Arbitration, control, data, and CRC. I guess to validate, right? You want CRC for parity, right? You want CRC for parity. Then you've got your data, and it looks like there's some control access here. Arbitration. I don't know anything about that, but this is a complete CAN frame. Interesting. So this is what a frame looks like inside your car. Did you know? This is what it looks like inside your car. I didn't even know that. Have you connected to some kind of market API, or are you just working with sample data? Oh, we're connected with real data. Ms. I2233, real data. This is live data. So you can see here, we've got a date. We've got a date right here. So take a look. A date right here. You can see. It says October 16th at 9 a.m. I do believe that is GMT. It might be GMT, or I'm not exactly sure the specific time, but it's today. Basically, data from today, you guys. Sorry for nerd sniping you. Hey, all good, Anthrax 3404. That's where we like to be. That's where we like to be. My only BMW and Mercedes use CRC. Really? They all should use CRC. Why would any of them not? That sounds scary. That's why we're here. You got it. You got it. That's why you've got it. Okay, so we've got our data here. Remember, so I don't want to. I need to append it differently. We can't because all our features are going to be different. So I need it to be different. What I want it to be here. Let's do. We need to do that at the end. This has to be an end item, like this. Like this. So we want to grab all of this. Like this. I think probably a good way to do that would be like this. We can just do something like that and do some commas like this. And then we say dot join. Well, let's do it like this. I think that sounds good. Here we go. Dot join. And then we do features that append item. No, not that. We will do features that append this. Here we go. Like that. There we go. Then we'll make it pretty. Make it pretty like that. I wonder, you know what? Since this is, we can make it even prettier. I think we can make it even prettier, but I think this is good because we don't need to go any further. We don't need to go any further. Let's print it out. Let's print out what our feature looks like. All right, let's do our first feature. Let's do our feature here. We'll do feature. Let's make sure it looks good. We want to make sure Blade RF or Hacking One are powerful wireless tools. I've never heard of those. Blade RF or Hack RF. Let's run this really quick. All right, Blade RF. Hold on, let's see. Blade RF tool. Let's see. Wait, Blade RF tool. Is it a real tool, or is it called Hack RF? Hack RF. Which one's the one? Hack RF and Blade RF are both types of software radios, SDRs. Really, that can be used to radio signals analysis and transmissions, but they differ in frequency. So the Hack RF is a wider frequency, so then you can plug it in to the CAN bus and then capture all of the I guess the frames. Is that what you can do? Hack RF is just an SDR. Hack RF is dope. Is it? Nice. I didn't know about this. This is kind of neat. So you can basically snoop in on any of the networks. No, you can't. Uh-oh. You can't do that? Anthrax 304? 3401 or 4? Okay. We're just checking out. The Blade RF allows USB and FPGA. It seems like you'd be able to plug into anything. You can do CAN bus communication with an Arduino. Can you? Okay. So that's all you need is an Arduino. Software defined radio, SDR. That is, what is, let's look that up real quick. SDR, software defined radio. Let's take a peek at this. Radio communication system where components, let's jump in. Let's see. All right, let's learn a little bit. Communication systems where components that conventionally have been implemented using analog hardware, mixers, filters, amplifiers, are instead implemented by means of software. Oh, okay. Well, it still uses the hardware, but then it's probably digital by doing, the digital thing. CAN bus is transmitted over radio. Really? It's entirely physical cable network. Okay, so radio over cable. Got it. We're learning stuff today, everyone. We're learning stuff. Supports 1 gigahertz to 6 gigahertz transmission and receiver. Excellent. I'm junior web dev. Okay. We've got a question from a junior web developer. With no background in trading, should I first learn the logic behind trading or start learning by coding and experimenting with algorithms? Start by coding. That's the best thing to do. You learn more by far by actually getting your hand on the keyboard, typing things out, and building something. You always learn more. That's always the best way to go. Also, is it really possible to start with little capital and gradually achieve real results? You totally can. In algorithmic trading, I'm asking you because I don't trust any so-called trading gurus. Good news is, here's the cool part. You don't actually have to trade real money to get results. You don't have to trade real money to see that it's actually working. You can build your algorithm and then just input and capture real market events that occur and then test it to see how much money you would have earned. You can test it out you don't even have to use real money. You can test it out. It's really cool. Music by Bacon. Hey, how's it going, LBRB? Okay. Music by Bacon. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. Blade RF is good for fox hunting too. As far as you know, aka finding radio transmitter physical location. Really? Really? That's kind of interesting. I didn't even think about that. I've seen someone use a hack RF1 to intercept airplane frequencies. Real? Okay. With specialized antennas? That was insane. That does sound kind of cool. Is it wrong? Thank you for the likes, you guys. Is it wrong? Let's see 1 second. Let me jump back to my window over here. Oh, we got some we got a thing. Item text summary. Wait. What? We've got a problem. Text error. What does it mean? Text. Oh, because it's not called text. It's not called text. It is called title. It's called title. Title. Here we go. Boom. So let me rerun that really quick. Let that go. What is it wrong to use AI to help me when I get stuck when learning to code with C++, but not ask for answers? So, Dracula podcast, Dracula podcast 9185. It's okay. It's perfectly fine because you're gonna learn along the way. I think it's great. You're doing the modern approach. So you're using the modern approach. Just hints. Yeah, absolutely. As long as you type it down and you get it through and you try it out yourself, you're good to go. As long as you type it down, it helps. It helps you remember. Hack RF1 supports port a pack. What's port a pack or something like that? Okay, that lets you attach screen to the hack RF and use it graphically. Makes it easier. Very nice. So hack RF1. Let's check that out really quick. Hack RF1 screen. Let's see that. Let's see if we've got some images here. Hack RF1 screen. Oh, cool. Look at that. So you can attach this. You can grab your hack RF1 right here. You grab your hack RF1 here like that, your hack RF1, and then you can attach any of these screens. And then, oh, looks like that. And then you can use a graphical user interface. Very nice. Porta Pack H2 Plus for the Hack 1. The Hack RF1, this makes it look like it would be a lot easier to use if you had a screen. It makes it look a lot easier. That's pretty cool. Nice. Good advice. Thank you, SAC3000. Okay. Oh, we did it. Is this it? Did we create our labels? We created the labels, you guys. We created the labels. Okay. Or I meant the features. Wait. Oh, so we're halfway there. Which is better, Supabase or Firebase, based on your opinion? Okay, Mohammed. It depends. So they're basically the same. Supabase is going to give you the ability to define a schema. Firebase, I believe, is schema-less. So you don't have a hard schema. Supabase has a mandatory schema. So you need to define, basically it's Postgres, right? It's Postgres SQL. Supabase is Postgres SQL, and it requires a schema to be defined. Firebase is its own kind of data store that is schema-less. So it depends on what you're building. Do you want a hard schema? Thank you for the likes, you guys. Faded, hold on, how do you say your name? Fade, Fade, 2455. Welcome on into the stream. Happy to see you here. So it depends on what you're trying to do. Thank you for the likes, you guys. It depends on what you're trying to do. We built it. We built our features. Okay, so we have all of our features. Let's take a peek at a couple of these. Let's see a couple of them. Let's see what it looks like. Thank you for the likes, you guys. See a little heart icon show up there on screen. Okay, let's take a peek at a few of our training labels because that's what I did. Our training features here. There we go. All right, taking a peek here. So we've got it. We got it here. So we've got it. Looks good. Looks price, headline. Bitcoin faces selling pressure. Summary, long-term stakeholders. Okay, we did it. So we got 3 training samples that we see here on the screen. This is 3 training samples right here. Right there on screen. What's the difference between Python and C++ for data and trading? So Python is a great, thank you for the likes, you guys. Dracula Zen. Python is great for doing data, I would say day trading. I mean, it really depends. If you're going to do high frequency trading, right, which is a completely different game than what we're doing right here. We're doing low frequency trading. Hey, Stephen, how you make money advice? How you make money. I have a company. I own a company, SAC3000. I'll show you. Well, thank you for the likes, you guys. All right, SAC3000, you've been curious. You've been accessed. So it's pubnub.com. This is my business. I own a business. We have over 1 billion connected devices. We do communication. So you see here, we power these companies. We have these companies. If you're familiar with Swiggy or Adobe or Unity for game development, right? Game company, Gameloft, another game company, Logitech for hardware, Samsung, you name it. We connect devices we connect your phone, your computer, your TV, your IoT devices. We connect them all to do real-time live communication. We've got connectivity, data centers globally distributed. In your continent, we have a data center that your device can connect to, and we have an API and SDK that will automatically send and receive data. You don't need to know the IP address of the device anymore. You don't need to track the IP address of devices. You have a new kind of communication pattern. We built this company, and it allows communication in between devices, so you can build things like telemedicine, multiplayer games, fan engagement, like what we're doing right now. You're chatting with me on YouTube. It's the same kind of technology. It's customer support. You name it, logistics. So you can see where the car is on the map. You can see where the car is on the map, and you can see update in real time. Where is the burrito? I ordered a burrito. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. This is my company. We have over 1 billion connected devices. So that's how I make money. There, I hope that you answered their question. Oh wow. Let's see here. Let me see. Did I miss some of the chat messages? Let's see here. Okay, nope. We're doing good. Steve, there we go. Wow, XD, you got it. You got it. That's what we do. So now what we're doing is we're going to take all the knowledge that we've gained over many decades, and we're going to give it to you on YouTube. And that's the plan. We know how to build things, and so we're going to do it. Chat, we're going to do it together, chat. All right, let's jump back into it. So we succeeded at building our features. We succeeded at building the features. Okay, so now we need to generate our labels. We're going to generate our labels, and that's going to be a little bit more challenging because we have to capture. The good news is we prepared our data properly, so we're good to go. PubNub seems cool. I'll definitely check out the developer docs. Thank you, Bharat. Thank you, Barayati. Thank you. Happy that you are checking it out. Yeah, we've got SDKs. You mentioned even Raspberry Pi, so we've got our developer section. You can see we've got all the SDKs. Every SDK you can think of, we've got Unreal Engine, right? We've got Kotlin, Java, JavaScript, Ruby, C#, Swift, Objective-C, Unity, which is also C#, Python, of course, because we're doing Python right now, PHP, Golang, Dart, and Rust. We also have Rust. We've got a lot of things in here. And then, of course, a REST API. So if you don't want to use an SDK, you can just use the REST API directly. The REST API directly, you guys. So, boom, there you go. That's how it works. We also connect into cars. We connect to cars' Wi-Fi as well. We connect to a lot of places. Over 1 billion devices. LOL. Do you know Bash? Yes, I do. I know Bash. We know Bash, a lot of Bash. I actually use a lot of Bash throughout the day. I use a lot of Bash. Used to Dracula Zen. You started with C++ as your first language. You know what? That is one of the hardest languages to start with. That's the language I also started with too. I started with that language too, C++. You should have started with Python or JavaScript. Mm-hmm. You should start with Node.js or Python after you finish the project. I would go into Python because actually you need to know both. So if you're going to go into information technology, computer science, right, building applications, or any kind of computer science job, you need Python and JavaScript as a base because these are common languages that you use, and you maybe some Bash. You started with Linux, nice. That's actually a really great place to start. AKA Bash, nice. Bash is really great. Bash is powerful. Bash is almost its own programming language all to go. And I use Bash very often. In fact, I bet you didn't know this, but Bash can do really amazing things. If you use some of the kernel's low-level APIs, you can access over Bash. You can do some pretty powerful stuff if you want to, but I don't want to go into too more details, but it is very powerful if you get into it. But it's also very useful and practical. Bash is amazing, you guys. Bash is amazing. Okay. We have one last task for the day. One last task, generate our labels, and then we're going to see how they work. We've got one last task. Any advice with C++? I keep getting stuck and confused. Dracula Zen, obviously, using the try codex, or try a coding agent. Try a coding agent to answer questions for you. So Gemini, Codex, or Claude are good ones. Quant, you got it. That's what we're doing. We're quanting right now, you guys. We're quanting. We're creating algorithmic trading AIs with Python. That's why you do that. Danar, how much do you use AI for coding? So I find I can do 10x more of the work with better results in faster time if I use Claude Code. Yeah. So we use Claude Code, and it is our number one go-to. We use Claude Code. We also use Gemini and Codex. But Claude Code is currently the premier AI code generator. It's the best one, and we do use it. We use it a lot at my company, at my business. All the engineers have unlimited access to every coding agent, and we are inspiring them to use every single one. What are the infrastructure challenges that you face with 1 billion connected devices? You asked the right question. We needed to create our own algorithm. So it's all written in C and Rust. In order to connect that many devices, we had to build it with the most powerful languages for the highest performance available. The challenges are connectivity, where the OS has limitations on the file descriptor limit, which in, computery terms, is just the number of ports that you have access to have connected devices open to your network on a per server basis. Then, obviously, you can only have so many per server. So you have to distribute that workload across many servers. And then you need to have a replication design model with a tier-based sort of broadcasting system that is able to replicate data across all those regions, because you get users that are connected across the world. So you want to have the best possible gaming experience no matter what continent the users are playing on. So it is a lot. In fact, I have some patents. Check it out. I've got my own patent right here. This is me. This is my patent right here. This is my patent. We've got over, what is it? How many? So here, patent. We've got patents. Lots of patent citations and a whole bunch of things. But yeah, if you look me up here on LinkedIn, you can see here on LinkedIn, we've got a list of all the patents we got. We got a lot of patents, you guys. And they're all available on Google. So you can see them here on Google. You can see all of our patents. So see how many claims we got in this one. We got 20 claims in this patent alone. 20 claims. That's a lot. That's a lot of claims for a single patent. I bet you didn't even know that you could do that. Did you know that you can have more than one claim per patent? Basically, more than one invention per patent. You can do it. You can have a bunch of inventions in a single patent, you guys. And it's a good way. It's like a good way to sort of merge them all together. And then you can, that way you don't have to have a list of like a million patents. You can just have a bunch of them all together. What distros have you tried? Ubuntu, CentOS. I've tried it's XFIS, right? XFIS, right? FSCE Linux. There we go. XFIS Linux. I like this one because it's lightweight. And those are the main ones. And Debian, of course, and Ubuntu, right? Ubuntu. We've also got Ubuntu. And Linux. I've done Linux Mint as well. I've done Linux Mint, but that's it. That's all we've done. But we're currently on Mac OS. What do you think for JavaScript for AI? Can you build a good RAG with Node.js? Yes, you can. It's pretty easy to do. First, I would recommend, if you're going to be doing a retrieval augmented generation, is to use full text search before you try vector search. Let me repeat that. Use full text search engines before you try a vector search engine, because it's going to give you better, more accurate, and easier results. Way easier. Just use traditional full text search. Full text search, SQLite, for example. Do a full text, and it's right here. Here you go. Full text search with SQLite. Use FTS5. It'll be faster. It'll be way faster, way easier to prepare the data, and it will give you better results. You can later go into vectors if you want to get different kinds of search results, but full text search, way better. Way better, you guys. Real Rust programmers wear programming socks. I have programming socks. I actually have programming socks. I have the actual programming socks. They're upstairs in my closet. How many ingress points and which cloud? We use AWS. All AWS AZs. AZs. There we go. There we go. All AWS AZs. So we deploy our software in all of Amazon's availability zones, and then the users connect up to the closest region on their continent automatically through GeoDNS. GeoDNS. There you go. Oh, no, not NDS. Geo start in DNS, like that. Domain name service lookup. I think you are very simply thinking the best. Oh, thank you so much. I think very like you simply thinking it's the best. I agree. Thank you. That's great to hear. That is great news. Okay, let's jump back to our code. All right, we've got one last thing that we want to do today. We've got our one. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. Oh, it's pretty late. Okay, so we have 20 minutes. We have 20 minutes left, you guys. I have only 20 minutes. We have to generate our labels. Cool. So Route 53 is doing the heavy load. We actually use NS1, and we use NS1. Recap the algo quick for you. Okay, let's do a quick algo recap. So we are targeting a volatile market with lots of news and a high volume of trade because we want to be able to gain access to, and here, these are pretty good markets. Here's our target symbols. We're starting with BTC. We're going to be using Y Finance for the data source, PyTorch as the AI library, Gemma embedding as our embedding model because we're going to be using PyTorch transformers. We're going to use a PyTorch transformer. And then we're going to be using these side libraries as assistants and other and visualizations where needed. And so our input data will be historical prices of the symbol, news headlines, sentiment. We don't need to extract directly because we are going to be using the Gemma embedding, which is a Gemma embedding 300 million parameter model. Will be Gemma embedding 300 million parameter. PyTorch transformer, and the output layer is a classifier, or it's going to be basically three numbers, and it'll be one hot, 0 to 1. It looks like this. Buy, sell, and hold will be these indicators here. This will be our output layer, and our input will look something like this. And we will we're going to train it on individual, but we also want to train it on a series as well, which we can do. So this is where we need to update our, actually, I'm glad you had me redo this. So we need to update our features real quick. To do, we need to do this. To do, we need to grab sort of merge features together in a single context. So we need to do multiple. So you see how we're doing one at a time here, which is plenty. This is plenty. I think we'll actually do pretty good with this, but I want to also add more context. So it looks like this. So you see like 3 and 1 like this, 3 and 1 like that, 3 all in the same context window. That's the plan. Can someone enter the CS or ML world without succumbing to analysis paralysis? Do the numerous things to learn. If you could start over, what would you do differently? I would start by just looking at Python, and I would try to build a project. That's the first thing you do. Have a project in mind. Something simple. Got to start with something simple. And then like building a calculator app using Python. That would be a good project. So something I did that was a mistake was I started with C++, and I didn't know what to do. I had no ambitions or desires or directions. I didn't know what I was doing. And so I had a hard time because I struggled. I didn't know. It became tedious. And like you were describing, analysis paralysis, which is a problem. It's a problem, you guys. Cool stuff. If you need expansion into North Africa, I can help with that. Since AWS has no availability zones, that's right. AWS doesn't have any Africa AZs, does it? I think so. We have a lot of Asia. We have a lot of Europe, and right Asia with India, Asia, and then Singapore and Tokyo. We've got north, and let's see, East Coast and West Coast, United States, and then South Sao Paulo. So there's a lot of regions, right? But is there one for Africa? I don't know. Is there one in Africa? I didn't even know that the AWS, that's kind of crazy that the AWS does not have an availability zone in Africa. How are you so well versed in all these topics? I've seen you do machine learning, Rust, quant, all of it. I'm 23, CS master. You have more years, but still you're good. Kavar, thank you. Thank you for saying we've been doing a lot of things for fun over the years. We've been trying it all out. That's so part of the thing. I do own a business, but I'm also in a role of CTO at my company. That's my role that I'm in. Part of my job as CTO is to research. We want to research all the things and seeing what's possible. So a lot of practice over the years and investigation and defining. Have you heard of quantum tunneling? When I was starting the company, I was like, how can we get things faster? Can we do quantum entanglement to transmit data? But it turns out, no, that's something different. We can't transmit data faster than the universe allows. Search Omarchy. Do you mean Omarchy? Are you talking about Omarchy? I think you're talking about Omarchy. Wait, AZ in Cape Town. I'm from South Africa. I thought so. I thought there was an AZ in Cape Town in South Africa, right? Yeah, South Africa. Geez. I was Omarchy, not Oarchy, right? Omarchy? Omarchy, like that. Wait, let me see. Let's see. That was a new Linux distro, Omarchy. I'm pretty sure it's not Monarchy, Omarchy. Here we go. Omarchy. This is it right here. This is a really good, it's Arch Linux, right? Arch Linux, but it comes pre-installed with a whole bunch of goodies. It comes pre-installed with everything you need, including OBS. You're CTO, but you can invert a binary tree. Yes. In fact, that is one of the original indexes. So I did a self-balancing RB B tree for our initial index for the distributed channel algorithm that I used for our messaging bus. I built that. It was originally a B tree, and then we moved into hashes. We moved into hash maps. And hash maps are a lot faster, but require more memory. Totally fine. I was memory conscious. I'm like, we could throw CPU at it. It'll be fine. No worries. It was totally fine. And then we migrated to a hash map. So that was our original message bus included an RB self-balanced indexed B tree. I created an algorithm that indexed it. And it did a really good job. So once you indexed it, it worked really well. Yes, the Arch Linux OS, you got it. This is a really great OS because it's Arch Linux, which is lightweight, but it comes installed with a whole bunch of goodies. That's what you want by DHH, you guys. DHH, the Ruby on Rails. The Ruby on Rails, guys. Holy moly. Kyle McDermott. 8583. What's up? How's it going, Steven? I have some physics ideas. Oh, you do? Using light to do computing will found me. You can do it. There is photonic. There are photonic processors, and they're ASICs, right? They're ASICs, application specific, for multiplying. You can multiply numbers really fast to a pretty good resolution in a degree by just flashing lights. And the cool part is, the CPU, it doesn't get hot. So it doesn't have all this heat output, which means that you can have a more efficient matrix multiplication that can do, you don't need electricity to be wasted on cooling. Isn't that cool? Photonics, you got it. Photonic chips. That's it. HTML, CSS, JavaScript online compiler. What are you saying? What are you saying, Arson18? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Sell, buy, hold signals. Yes. What are you working on, Chimp? Okay. Kyle McDermott, we are building algorithmic trading, and then we're gonna based on the news and current prices. We've got an AI, but we're currently I have 10 minutes left, and I have to get going. Multicolors equals multi-processing. It makes it pretty. So the signals that we're going to be basing it on is based on this data, so you can see a sample of the data here. We actually have a live real data here where you can see. And that is part of our input data. That's our signals, right? And then we're going to target a delta of what is the percentage. We want to target a delta of the percentage. Let's take a peek here. So you can see the difference. This is the difference in percentage that we're looking at. We'll probably look at maybe, I was thinking something like a 0.05% range, right? So I think that's the range that we are looking for to see if a delta to trigger where they want to buy or sell, depending on where the value is. So that's what I think we're gonna target. Right up my alley. Nice to meet you. Using natural language processing for macroeconomic news. Basically, that's basically what we're doing, but we're going a step further. Instead of doing our own NLP sentiment analysis directly on the data, we're going to be using an embedding model, the most advanced open source embedding model available to us, which required us to do quite a few T's and C's. I was surprised. I didn't think we had to do it, but we did. We needed quite a few T's and C's. It's called the Gemma. Gemma. The Gemma embedding 300 million. This is from Google. The Google embedding model. It's multilingual. It supports, I think, 100 languages or something like that. Something big. And it's going to capture all the meaning that we want. It's going to capture everything, and we're going to pass it through a PyTorch transformer with full self-attention. So I think we're going to get some pretty interesting results. It's a joke. It's a very powerful idea using different constant frequencies of lights to do the same time processing. Will you fund me? Oh, fund you. You're going to fund you. So there are already existing photonic companies out there. Photonic processors, right? Processors. There's some good photonic processors out there. What's the one? I think is it this one? No, that's not the one I'm thinking. Light matter. Here we go. I'm thinking of light matter. Here we go. Check this out. A new kind of computer. Forward, this blog post outlines our breakthrough in photonic AI acceleration because it can do matrix multiplication, which is one of the biggest, heaviest tasks. Multiplying on a CPU is, I think, among the most heavy tasks a processor can do because it requires multiple ops, multi-step. This is a photonic processor. It doesn't have any heat. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? Just sent you a LinkedIn connection. You did. You sent a LinkedIn connection. Let's see. Kyle McDermott of Double Check Network. Let's see here. Let's see if we can find you. Let's see if we can find you here real quick. Oh, there you are. There you are. Kyle McDermott right there. Check it out. All right, here we go. Accept. We got you. Accepted from Kyle. We got you, Kyle. We'll say hello. Hello. You found me on LinkedIn. Very nice, you guys. All right. Boom. All right. Yeah, it's amazing. I think it is. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's exciting. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let me jump back over to because we have 8 minutes left. We have 8 minutes. We have one last task to do. One last task. Okay. So we'll deal with this to do later. So now what we need to do is we need to rerun through this here. And then we're going to generate our label. Actually, we don't have to create a whole separate loop. Let's do our labels. Let's do our labels like this. We can do our labels like this. All right, labels. So how do we do this? We need to decide based on the price. All right, so price. Price. All right, what do we got here? NeoVim. Haha. Kyle McDermott, that's you. Yep, we got you. We got you live. We then connected with you and we sent you a message. Okay, so we need to grab our data. So what does our data look like? We need our price. So we need future price. We've got difference here. We've got the difference. So I think we can just go based on we need to go based on the percentage. I think the percentage, right? So /:/ negative. So you can see when there's a drop. You can see there's a drop here. NeoVim, this is regular Vim. So Vim, you can see here we are running version 91754 Vim improved. This regular Vim, just standard regular Vim, it's all you need. We're doing regular standard Vim, everyone. Depends. Wait, I'm late to the party. You are, Malik. We only have 8 minutes left, and I have to get going. But we have one last thing to do. What is useful work do you need I can do? Oh, I'm creative person. Just you said your company seeks and how as you act. Okay. Hey Steph, done anything in Qt? Oh, like the Qt platform or Qt. I've not other than having an SDK for it on my company. So we say pubnub Qt SDK. I'm pretty sure we have one. We had one at least. Qt, right? Qt. We used to. I know we used to have one. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Where did it go? Maybe we deprecated it. Did I type it wrong? No. We used to have one many years ago, but probably what happened is it wasn't very popular, so we deprecated it. But I'm pretty sure we had it, but I've not done anything specifically with QT directly. Hey, I'm from Morocco. Thank you for sharing. I just pop. Okay. Thank you, Sophine. Thank you, Sophine. Good to hear. Okay, so we need to get our labels going. So we've got our, let's see here. We need our difference or prices. So I think we're gonna base it on this, right? I think so if we do Control V like that, paste, and then we just copy this. I think we can just copy this in reference to it. But we don't need these things, but you know what? Let's just copy them anyway. So set paste really quick. There we go. Paste it in, and then set no paste. All right, here we go. All right, so we need to pay attention to this here. So these are the things that are going to help us with our labels. So we need to either buy, sell, or let's see here. Let's jump out. Buy, sell, or hold. Right? Buy, sell, or hold. Let's see here. Control V. Paste. Copy and paste that like that. There we go. Paste again. Or like that. Okay, Stephen, I have a great idea. I would like to bring to reality. I need money. Can't help you and me with money. Maybe it depends. So if you're thinking of starting a business, I am an angel investor. So I do angel investments. I have almost 40 angel companies that I've invested in and have had pretty good success. But you know what? It's very high risk. It's super high risk because only a few got really good. Only a few did really good. But still, there's still a lot that are currently active. So I guess, so SAQ 3000, chat me on Discord. Join our Discord here. Send me a direct message. Send me a DM on Discord and we can chat more. Are you doing a challenge developing a new project? We are just having fun. We're just having fun. We're hanging out. We're having fun. I've got 4 minutes left and I got to get going, everyone. We've got only 4 minutes left. So SAQ 3000, just DM me on Discord, here on Discord, and join our Discord channel. And we can chat further. I'd be curious to know. We can chat further. Okay, so here is our data. So what I need to do is make a decision. So if the future price is going to be big. Okay, so what we can say is set no paste. No, set no paste. There we go. No, set no paste. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, sounds good. Labels. You got it, Joe. Thank you for the likes, you guys. If price or percentage, so we need to do this. I'm pretty sure we want to do that. This is where we want to go. 0, like that. If percentage is less than this. Okay, perfect. Then we want to do our labels append this. But you know what's going to be nice? You know what would be really nice is if we create our target label. So sell equals, actually let's just copy and paste these things here. Let's go, because it will make it easier to read. It'll make it easier to read. So let's grab this like this, and then we'll just lowercase those, and then we'll just reference them. Sell, buy, and hold, right? Sell, hold, and buy. That's it. So those will be our targets. Append, if the future is going to decrease, we should sell, right? And if the future else, if it's bigger, then we buy. Otherwise, we hold, right? We hold. Otherwise, we hold. There we go. I think that's it. Did we just create our labels? Are we done? Did we do it? Groovebox is the best. You got it, Solo Bolo Clips. Groovebox is the best. You know, because that's what we're using. Groovebox, you got it. He seems on Mac. That is a Mac. It is a Mac. You got it. Your development environment is haunting me. Are you using Tmux? Yes, we're using Tmux with Ghosty terminal emulator. By piece. Yeah, we're cool. SAQ 3000. Happy to have you here. What are you building? Okay, Carso. We are building a algorithmic trading model using AI and Python. That's what we're building. We're targeting volatile markets with lots of news events, so we have lots of data, and then a high volume, which is able to trigger when we're placing our sell, because we're going to place sell orders. We want to make sure when we place our sell order, someone is going to buy it. When we're placing our sell order, we can make sure that they'll buy it, because we want to place our sell order at a price that we're going to make a profit for. So we need to have high volume, right? And then high volatility allows us to make multiple day trading events over the interesting, isn't it, Cars? I think so. Carsey, that's what we're building. And so we got the training data ready over the past few days. We succeeded, right? Here's what our training data looks like. We're able to capture it and then process it. So we've got a training data set. And then now we're creating our features and labels, which are the inputs and the outputs for the model. Our inputs and outputs generate our features and labels. There we go. And this is going to be our labels, right? And then our features is going to be the input data, which looks like this. This is the features right here. This is really cool, isn't it? Solo bolo clips, I think it's really cool. And so since we're actually out of time now, but I want to run it really quick to make sure it looks good. And then tomorrow, we'll be back again tomorrow. Join our Discord to get notified when we go live again. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll start training the model on our data. We'll start training the AI, and we're going to see how good it is. We'll see how good it is. I'm actually really excited. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you for the likes. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's run it real quick to make sure it looks good. We're going to run this really quick to make sure it looks good. So we've got our features, and then let's do our labels really quick as well. Let's do our labels as well. We want to make sure to grab our labels there. Copy, paste this, and then we'll do labels. There we go. You are using some API crypto news. We're using Y Finance. Sophine, we're using Y Finance for the API. Yeah, but we're using so we're using Yahoo. We're using Yahoo News is what we're doing. We're using Yahoo News. And they also have a finance section, right? They've got finance somewhere. Where is it? Yahoo Finance. Here it is. They've got a whole section here. So we're using finance.yahoo.com for the data because it's got a lot of really good data and it's up to date. That's where we're going to use our trading signals. Games S1F. Hey, how's it going? Labels. You got it. Labels are the labels. Labels are being labels. All right, let's see if it runs. Is it going to run? Is it going to run? Did I get it correct? Did we succeed? Let's see here. Let's find out. Name labels is not defined. Okay, we did some spelling problems. Here. Let's make sure we do it properly. We got to do this correctly here. All right. Yep. That looks good now. We're good to go. All right, let's rerun this. You hype me. I love you. Cool. Sophine, happy to hear it. Let's have some fun. Let's having fun. It's good to hear. It worked, you guys. It worked. We did it. Look, okay. Let's look at a few more, and then I got to go. And let's look at 20. Let's see what the training data looks like. And then we'll deal with this later. But we do got to get going. So let's run it one more time. Let's go. I know. Malika, we did it. Malik, we did it, Malik. Here we go. Does it look correct? It does. Look, it's giving us separate buying signals. Look at that right there. We did it, you guys. We properly created our features and labels. We did it. Okay, that was the goal for today's stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We'll be back tomorrow. Join our Discord to get notified when we go live. We'll be live again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time tomorrow we'll be live. It's already Friday? It's already Friday tomorrow. What's going on, you guys? That went way too fast. Oh, let me look at the calendar. What does it look like? Okay, so tomorrow, it looks like we are pretty much, okay, we can go live at some different times. Okay, we're looking good tomorrow. We're looking good. I'm looking at my calendar. That'd be funny if it was empty. They would be looking at my calendar and like, oh yeah, we have no problem tomorrow. But yeah, let me show you. I'll actually show you. Let's see. I'll show you my calendar, but I'll make it so you can't see it too much. You can't see too much. Okay, you won't be able to see too much, but there's my calendar. You won't get to see it too much, but see, we got some time that we could probably do stuff in there. We got some time we can do stuff. Are you new in Python? We're helping everyone. You're a superhero, man. Thank you. Great job. We did it, you guys. Now I know I have VS Code up tomorrow. Good to hear, Ralph. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. We'll be back tomorrow. Happy to have you all here. We'll be back tomorrow. More algorithmic trading with Python, which we will embed into our model, our Gemma embedding, and we'll see how good it performs. It's going to perform really well. Thank you for all the likes. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to click the stop stream button here, and then we are good to go. Thank you very much, Games. You're very much welcome. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys. See you tomorrow. We'll be back. Thank you for hanging out. I came late, I know, but hey, well, the video on demand, the VOD, will always be available. The VOD is always available. We'll be back tomorrow. See ya. See you guys. We'll be headed out. See you guys tomorrow.